Yeah. Welcome back to the Devil's Details.
And we're back. It's us. I forgot our names, but we're here to entertain you.
Hit subscribe.
Right fucking now, because we are. Never mind, but that would be nice.
Look at our professional.
Share it with
all
people
of this
you know.
Professional.
We need your help.
We need your help.
We're being totally
We're
honest.
begging you.
Things aren't going down. We spend all this money on this fucking thing, and nobody likes the show. Nobody's following us, and we got like, I don't know, 2 subscribers last week.
We have the best hair in all of podcasts.
Look at this shit. I'm black.
And still,
This shit doesn't do. I don't know what you have, but this shit doesn't do this.
You think this just happens?
Not to me.
This is art.
Not to me.
This is art.
This is man art.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is man art.
Art of a man. I haven't even been using the mic. Mine does look big.
It's very quiet. Back to the show.
So, a lot of new developments, every facet of existence, apparently. So where do we begin?
All of them.
Where do we begin?
Elon.
Yo, we might not need your ass anymore. Sorry, I didn't mean that. I take that back.
I take that back.
Do that troll. He loves it too. It's like, I'm not trolling you.
He's like, I'm not trolling you.
You don't contribute. Get out of my office.
Oh, God. So Elon Musk, the world's richest man,
Yeah.
does not own a house and is recently employed.
Just copying me like a motherfucker.
He's been selling off his fortune. It's probably because of all those kids he has.
It's like, damn.
I know he had like 5 or so with his first wife,
Yeah.
and then another one with Grimes.
Wait, didn't he have 3 wives?
I don't remember. There's still so many.
I think his second one, she was like, it was weird. I saw an interview. It was kind of like, she was just like with him, not because she loved him. It was like a very weird.
Did they have babies or no?
That's what, because I
about?
think he had a bunch of kids before her, and then he did, got with this chick, and like, I wish we could just pull it up, but she's like a frosty character, that lady. At least that's the impression.
Oh, Amber Heard.
Was that her?
Yeah. Because I remember her. Okay.
Wow.
Wait.
Well, my statement stands.
Yeah.
Frosty lady.
Yeah,
Hi,
I know.
Johnny
I know
Depp.
what you're talking about.
Hi, Johnny Depp.
So, yeah, before, I can't remember if Elon...
I heard that Amber heard that you heard.
Because she was with him before Johnny, I think.
Really? So she was beating him up?
I think.
Weren't they together just like for a short period of time though?
It wasn't very long.
Yeah,
Because
that's
she
other
like
chick.
got to Johnny so quick, and she was like, "Oh, bye, Elon."
I think he did this after he was. I'm pretty sure.
Because it was Amber Heard
Yeah.
that he was like the excuse to leave his wife with all the children.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
But then he moved on to Grimes after this.
Huh. Well, you know how my memory is, Mandela effect and all. Just my memories are from the other timeline, so
Right.
everyone thinks I'm
Since
crazy.
before they changed it.
Yeah. Apparently nobody else got fucking that way, but whatever. Bernstein Bears, fucking bullshit.
So yeah. Anyway, I guess Elon's now. It was probably because of our podcast.
I mean,
We were giving him the recognition that Time Magazine needed
yeah,
to crown a Person of the Year.
yeah. So I mean,
It was because of us.
hopefully he recognizes that and appreciates our sacrifice.
Yes.
You know, I mean, mostly you having to sign me, but I'm in it.
I'm in it.
I'm in it. It's me.
Time of the year.
Look, I'm gonna make that face. I can't make that face. Oh, you can make it. It's like kind of
Maybe
like.
it's just a white person thing.
That's a that's a troll face. Though, like, cause like he's kind of like smiling, but like I'm serious.
He's like.
Yeah,
like,
see, you can do it though. Damn it. Might be a whack.
It's like they tried to take a picture of what his face would look like when he was like standing in the bomb shelter watching his rocket take off.
Oh,
you know what I mean? It's like one of those really
iconic, yeah, like
artsy.
I get that. I get that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I seen him make that face when his rockets are taking off.
Yeah.
He's always like looking at it like nothing else fucking matters. You know, like all these clipboard people, Mr. Musk. He's like, get the fuck out of my face. This is what I do this for. You don't contribute. Elon.
Well, congratulations, Elon.
Elongated. Yeah, congrats.
Person of the year.
Hey, congrats to you, Elon.
What year is it?
I hope that you are sincerely this innovative, charismatic individual who sincerely cares about humanity and is using his influence and intelligence and prowess as an engineer and designer to help humanity. But even if you're not, I appreciate the fact that you're holding the place for that. So, regardless.
Someone has to do it.
Thank you, Elon.
Thank you.
And my offer still stands. I will captain your first mission to Mars. This does taste weird.
It's kind of...
I mean, it's not bad. I like... Oh.
It feels like it needed to be shaken, but you can't really shake this.
Yeah, I know what you mean, though.
Yeah.
About the taste.
Yeah.
Does this have alcohol in it?
It does.
Because last time you got me good.
I sneak you.
You got me real good. I was like, I'm tipsy.
I'm going to get him drunk off of no alcohol. Watch.
Tipsy. Oh, I'm tipsy. Oh, fucked up.
Alright, and then in other news, Alec Baldwin.
Piezoelectric. Piezoelectric? Piezo. I don't know.
NPR. That's a good source.
NPR.
I'll take it.
I murdered someone's face.
That looks like an old photo.
I'm not responsible for murdering someone's face. But sucks. That lady died. And I don't know, but so far, this does not even look like it was gonna ever be that good a movie.
Oh, absolutely not.
It's like one of those little sneaker beat. You know what I mean? Like those kind of like.
No one would have talked about it.
Yeah.
No.
She's dead.
Dead.
And it's like so low key that they were like recreationally shooting with the set guns. That's how that happened, I guess.
God, something's wrong.
She was someone who was loved by everyone who worked with and liked by everyone who worked with and admired.
Look at how his face changed.
He's an actor.
I don't think you can do that, though.
Yeah, that was
that's
like
a good one.
that was like some
Now,
hard pain.
That's
I find it
Because,
Because
hard
like,
to believe.
have you ever had that where you're like
It doesn't
really
seem
hurting,
real to
you're
me.
holding it together,
you can't even
and then
act
all of a
that.
sudden it's like
You can't even act that. That's why I believe him, because of that face.
no, yeah.
Somehow
I don't
pulled
think
off.
he wanted to shoot.
But
Yeah,
that's a big
yeah.
question.
No,
I don't think he did either.
I'm bullshitting.
That's
I
yourself
think.
1,000 times.
I mean, he's an amazing actor,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Not, no one's that good. No one's that amazing.
Because he kind of like he wasn't even like that's not even good acting.
He like disassociated from this entire room in that one.
How did it come
Like instantly. he's
Was
just
not there.
I know that pain.
It wasn't in the
I don't
script
know the pain of
for
murdering someone to the
trigger
face.
pull. Well, the trigger wasn't pulled. I didn't pull the trigger. So you never pulled the
I
trigger?
made that
No,
face.
I would never point a gun at anyone and pull a trigger at them. Never.
So this interview, I don't know.
How did a real bullet get on that set?
I have no idea. Someone put a live bullet in a gun. A bullet that wasn't even supposed to be on the property.
How do you respond to actors like George Clooney who say that every time they were handed a gun, they checked it themselves?
He knows this is going to be scrutinized in court. So he knows if there was even kind of evidence that somebody had any live rounds at all,
You felt sadness.
that
Do you feel guilt?
that this statement would be just tearing
You said
apart.
you're not
You know
a
what I
victim,
mean?
but
In the
is this
public
the
eye
worst thing
and in
that's ever
court.
happened?
Yeah.
Yes.
So he must really think that there was no live rounds on the entire set.
Because I
Well,
think
really,
back.
that's the way it's supposed to
And I
be.
think-
Yeah.
And if you're and like people give him a lot of shit, like, oh, you're supposed to check it, and yeah, you are. But and I'm not making any excuse.
And also, if you're not pulling the trigger, why would you check it?
Well, see, to me, it's like as an actor, it shouldn't be your job to maintain set safety.
Yeah, there's literally a person's whole job.
That's
yeah.
their whole job.
That's their whole job.
But at the same time, like if you just look at strictly the gun side, then every gun owner will be like, yeah, you're supposed to check it every time. But then you're gonna set a movie.
But actors are not necessarily gun owners.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you're on a movie, you're on take 20, and it's like you walk off, or I don't know, like I don't know how it happened, but it's just like if you're out shooting, you're in like a surgical it's gun done. But if you're like on set, I don't know. I would just feel like as an actor, it's not my responsibility. I'll feel terrible for that situation, but I'd just be like,
If you're under the idea that there aren't even live rounds
yeah,
here,
like they're not anywhere to be found.
nowhere around here,
Yeah.
it's not going to be on your mind.
Yeah.
Especially with the chaos of how many other things you have to consider in that moment
Yeah.
outside of just the gun.
Yep. And then also too, he's from back in the day. I don't know if you ever noticed this, but in the old days in movies, anytime they pointed, they have their finger on the trigger, and then trigger safety evolved, and now in movies you always see they have it lined up off the trigger, and like kind of to the point, like he's from that era. There wasn't like gun safety. Like the gun safety scrutiny wasn't on this level. But again, I'm not excusing anything, and it is a horrible tragedy.
What if that's the main reason why Westerns kind of stopped being made?
Oops, like how many people they fucking shoot?
That they didn't really talk about on TV. Like how many are...
I wouldn't be surprised if they actually had better gun safety.
They did,
Yeah.
When they had real cowboys on set.
Like Cowboys. Like,
Real cowboys.
are you goddamn serious?
Are you goddamn serious?
This is loaded. Like, no, it's nice. Like,
Pew, 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 pew.
loaded as fuck, man. Alright.
Alright.
Dude, Cowboys are fucking dope. Like the OG. Did you ever watch any old Clint Eastwood movies?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, those, like that smoky. I love that. I think it's the good, the bad, and the ugly where he wears the poncho and he's got that fucking hat. That's like the most ice cold fucking look. Like, oh my god. I'm not gay.
That's iconic.
That's like so badass.
I watched like much earlier Cowboy, like the Roy Rogers era.
Yeah, it's still good.
It's campy, but it's still very enjoyable.
I think my era was like the 60s, 70s. Did you ever see Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid?
It's been years
Oh
since I've seen it,
my god, classic. Oh my god, yeah. I went through a little Western. Now I'm having a flashback to my little Western. I was watching like Tombstone, Good, the Bad, the Ugly, fucking Butch Cassidy. I love Butch Cassidy in it, dude. Paul Newman. Oh my god, I loved him in Cool Hand Luke. Butch Cassidy, Sundance Kid, and the Ranch Dressing.
Yeah, he was like a sex figure in his day.
Dude,
my mom had a crush on Paul.
Dude, I love the swagger of that era. Like, I mean, I always conflate the eras because it's like Gene Kelly. You've seen Singing in the Rain or Barefoot in the Park. Oh, my mom. I used to, when I was a kid, my mom, like I used to just sit on the couch with my mom and we would just watch movies. And she's the one, like, she would watch, like, Terminator, like, all those ultra-violent boy movies. My dad didn't watch that shit. My mom, though, like, we would be sitting there, and on the sex parts, and, like, sex. Bam! But, that kind of defined my artistic taste in a lot of ways. That's why I have bad taste, for those of you out there wondering.
Well, that's why. What other news sources do we have here? Insider, India Today...
Or we're looking for the best source.
Let's go with Insider.
All right. And this is...
Okay, so a troop of monkeys has killed up to 250 dogs in a revenge attack by throwing them off tall buildings. Reports from India said.
Shit.
So, my understanding is a dog attacked these monkeys.
Yeah.
And those monkeys said,
"Is this guy fucking kidding
who
me?"
is this guy? So, in retaliation, these pack of 600 monkeys has retaliated by getting all of the dogs in the entire town and going to the top of the tallest building and just dropping them off.
You know what this means, right?
Wait, it gets worse.
Jesus.
It gets worse. Let's see how updated the facts on this story are.
That's crazy. So they dropped the dogs
They
off.
just dropped.
So they knew, like...
So they knew they could do that at any time, right? They just got mad enough.
And, like, not only that, but they want to make a show. It was like, there's a bunch of ways to kill these fucking dogs.
Now that we're going to get one of them,
We're going to
we're going to get every single one.
everyone's dog.
Every single one.
But you know what that means, though? They're observing humans. And they're forming, like, Planet Ape shit, to be honest with you. Like,
absolutely.
Like, you know what I mean? Because if they have that level of sophistication to make a show, like, that's what humans do.
Yep.
We put heads on pikes.
So
we crucify.
this news story hasn't been updated enough.
Mm-hmm.
But so the monkeys, they ran out of dogs.
God damn it.
So they started with the children.
Oh, they're like babies, duh. They're small.
They took them.
Did they get any?
They got some.
They got them and they
got some.
fatality. Shit.
So they've moved on to the smallest children's.
See, usually I'd be like, where are the parents? But monkeys are like, dude, you'd be holding your baby and the monkey will still get it. It's like, yoink. They're like super strong.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's scary.
And this one man was commenting on Reddit when he was reading this story. He said that he was visiting this town in India where these monkeys are. Mm-hmm. And that he had a snack and the monkey stole it. And the grandma tried to fight the monkey over the snack.
Oh, shit.
And he said his grandma got smacked shitless by that monkey.
This is my snack! God damn. Holy
and this was
shit.
like 15, 20 years ago.
Dude, so the monkeys are like already like...
They're like mad.
Like, no one's supposed to fuck with me.
Can you imagine what they're thinking after the pandemic? These monkeys?
They're like, this is our shit. Like, why were we even
bid for
why were we even not in the cities? Like, these are our cities.
This is ours now.
These slow ass motherfuckers. Like, give me that baby. My baby sight. Joe Rogan tells this story a lot on his podcast. But there was a trainer who trained monkeys at a zoo. And there was one particular monkey that he worked with since it was little. And I guess he retired or something like that. But he came back for the monkey's birthday and gave it a birthday cake. And I guess that the other monkeys saw that and they got jealous. And somebody left one of the cage doors open. And the monkeys got out and they mutilated the man's body. They tore off his genitals. They destroyed his face. They took his fingers. But it's like the monkeys know what you value. They know, like, oh, I got junk. They took things from him that mattered to him. Yep. But I was like, holy fuck. Like, not only like the strength to just rip a man's fucking body parts off, but
imagine, early man and other primates.
Fuck you.
Definitely existed.
Yeah. That
somehow didn't win in the slow eradication process. You know what I mean?
It's like, make sure you can't reproduce. Like, if he gets away, at least I got this.
Like something.
Yeah.
We're never gonna figure the missing link because we made damn sure it got killed. You know what I mean? Like.
I kind of think that humans aren't actually in that, like, fully in the evolutionary chain.
What if we're like a whale? Go down the whale chain or something?
Well, no. The more time goes on, the more I'm into this, like, alien idea.
Oh, absolutely.
That, like, they modified existing apes genetically to...
Yeah. To
harvest resources.
Then what happened to those ones? You know what I mean?
Well, that's us.
So many questions.
I think that's us. Like,
probably.
Like, we were working. And
I think we're like something like that, but I think we're what do they call it? Like, we're robots.
Yeah, like an android.
We just don't understand that this tissue is how they put together parts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean. Like, we are to them what androids are to us. We're a synthetic life form that believes it's real. But then if you go down that rabbit hole far enough, what if, like, all the basis of all life, the principles of synthetic life and organic life are exactly the same? And what if we're like a silicone-based implement in comparison to them? Like, what if there's something more fleshy and ethereal than we could even find? Because, like, a robot, I don't think it would see us.
Maybe they're less tangible, more like a cloud.
That's what I was thinking. Like, it's like a presence. Like, it's because, like, and then I was thinking, like, fuck. Like, imagine if we made these androids that they're third conscious, and they can see us, but not really. Like, they can interact. Oh, other android, but then us, we're like this kind of amorphous.
I think they might be more like how octopuses are here, like in water.
Yeah.
But they're able to do that in dry land. You
like
know
just
what I
in
mean?
air. Yeah, like
But when they first tried to replicate themselves, the best they could do was in water, and that's why the octopuses exist.
yeah.
Because you know how the octopuses have completely different.
Yeah, if there's one, like
They've
if there's an
evolved
animal
completely
from,
different
yeah,
from all the other animals.
yeah.
So I think something's up with them for sure, and us, because we're weird. We're the two weirdest
Weirdest
ones.
things on this
We're
planet.
the two weirdest things.
No, I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
With the octopus, I think I could be butchering this, but I think they found that it's like every living thing on like all like non-animals have very similar genetic sequences.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I said that like, even octopi do too, but I think that our whole makeup, only like a little piece is actually unique, and then the rest just appropriates around. So it's like, because like basically they're arguing against the idea that the octopus came from some other biome or planet or whatever, but it still has credence to me because of how Alien operates and the fact that like I don't know, like to me it seems like when like you have to just seed a little bit of like something and like the rest will grow. I don't know. I was watching this ancient history shit. They're talking about how like Isis resurrected Osiris, and she built the temple of
parts.
Well, the temple of Giza supposedly has this genetic code mathematically inscribed in it, and then
Oh right. Mm-hmm.
Isn't
To
that-
make them come back together. Yeah.
well, I don't know. I've been having like these weird thoughts lately, but there's theories that the structure, the underground structure is it's known now it's not a temple or not a tomb. It's something else. And then I was researching like geoelectricity.
It was probably some kind of battery because they found all that mercury
Dude.
in it.
And then did you know that a large static structure like that underground could generate
Oh
electricity?
yeah, absolutely.
I didn't. Yeah, I was like,
From
what the fuck?
Thousands of miles away.
Well, it could just sit. Well, it'll just sit there and generate electricity.
It's what Tesla was trying to do. Because
Yeah.
he noticed that they were doing it.
Well, he actually made the technology. They chose not to use it.
Yeah.
Like
It's
it's
literally,
there.
literally built.
It's there. We could go get it.
That'd be great if we go there one day. I'd love it. I think it's in New York or something.
PZO,
That structure is he built.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I'd
Dope
love to go
field
there.
trip. Field trip.